Goddamn. They were stuck. Okay. I tried to be. See, look at my hair. Yeah, I look crazy, yeah. Maybe if I roll up the window, it won't be so loud. It's just ridiculous. This is how it is when you live in New York City. It's just loud. So loud. I really want to know why this seat not moving. It's pissing me off. Oh, there we go. Hey family, hey family, hey family. Trying to wait till a couple of my friends get in here. Because I don't want to have to go back on a story. Because I'm stressed. I should have took a drink. Hey family. Hey everybody. Hello. I look stressed. I got this hat for it. I look busted. Okay. So before I go into my spew, and I'm just mentally all over the place right now. By show of hands, who in this chat right now, how many of you are parents? Just give me a little hand raise if you are, because I think that I don't want to be picky, but I really need to talk to parents right now. Sis ain't leave yet, friend. She ain't leave yet. Okay. Y'all parents. Okay. I need to talk to the parents. I'm not being picky and choosy, but I feel like what I'm going through now is I really need only a parent will be able to you know? I just, okay. So my baby, I don't want to start talking until she interrupt me by saying some shit to me. She running down a block to her hoochie day shorts. Okay, so I see we got some parents in here.
You talking to me?
No, I was talking to them.
Oh, I'm done.
Oh, well, will you going out back in front of the house, or you going to find the Pampers?
I got the Pampers. They didn't have it, so I just got 2 teeth. They
You could have got that from Target.
I mean, I got 3 teeth. These are 4 teeth, 5 teeth.
All right. I was like, say, hey, how you shit?
Hey.
So I felt like I needed a moment to talk to a parent, like somebody who can possibly maybe relate to where I'm coming from, because I'm just that type of person that's kind of like, you can't tell me nothing unless you've been through it. And I don't want to be that person, because you never, bitch, you can't tell me nothing unless you've been through it, because you just not going to be able to understand it. Like, it's like somebody who never been addicted to alcohol trying to tell me how to overcome alcoholism. Like, how you ain't never taste that yak. How you trying to tell me no, not to? Like, you just can't relate to it. So I hate to be that person, but I gotta be that person right now. So, 1 second, I'm sorry. What?
We gotta get this stuff out the thing. That's why she had to bring it up. That's
Oh.
what we're doing. So you got room for the suitcase.
Oh, okay. All right. So if you guys don't know, I have 4 picnic. So Michaela and Faith, she has the same dad. Michaela has been giving me a run for my money. My beautiful, lovely, amazing child, love her to death. So she had got into some trouble, and her dad popped up on them. Like, popped up at the house from North Carolina, because that's, you know, he from there. And he took her. So she went to stay with him for a little bit, you know, just to get her mind right. Supposed to be for the summer. So she's been there for, I think, about 3 weeks now. She's been with her dad. Yes.
Can you go to the store and get me a beef patty?
Can I go into the store and get you a beef patty with cheese? I'm talking to my friends right now. You got me messed up.
I did not even see that.
Yeah, because you had me messed up the moment you asked me to go to the store that's 2 feet to get you a beef patty and cheese. What's wrong with your legs?
Oh, look at that cheese man.
No, but what's wrong with your legs?
I was gonna hope that you said
Then is your legs broke? You could go right and get it when you're good and done. And next time, say, excuse me, friend. So, let me make sure this Wi-Fi off, because... All right, I'm sorry. Y'all can hear me? Can y'all hear me before I just sit here and be talking to myself, friend? Okay. So, she was supposed to be staying for the summer. And he told me, you know what, how about she stay and go to school up here, because it's a better environment, right? Like, North Carolina schools is different. He feel like she'll make a different set of friends. It's just a whole different environment. So he said maybe she needs a different environment. So I thought about it, and I said, you know what? Maybe we'll chat about it. But Michaela started to get in trouble out there as well, because let me tell you something. It's not about environment helps a lot, but if if you are who you are, you gonna get what you gonna get. If you have a really bad attitude, it don't matter where you at. Your attitude shitty, so you gonna get shitty results, and that's life. So he still was saying, you know what, I think that she should still go to school out here. I just felt like, here's my question and my advice that I'm asking for. I just felt like a horrible parent. I felt like if I let her go to school in North Carolina, like I'm giving up on her or something. Like, if I let her stay with her dad for the school year, like maybe, like, am I a bad parent? Like, I'm giving up on my child. And I just felt like, you know what, I'd rather her be here with me. I'd rather thug out whatever I need to thug out, fight all the battles I need to fight with her. I just don't want her to think I've given up on her. So I spoke to her just now. She's just like, no, I want to stay here. I want to be here. I want to go to school out here. But how does a parent just let their kid go? Like, I just feel like the words just like, all right, you can stay, is just so hard. Like, I feel like, am I giving up on my child? Like, am I... You know what? Growing up is so horrible. To backtrack, I don't condone one family households. Even though I'm a one parent household, I don't condone it. I don't think it's cool. I don't think no kid should grow up that way. But unfortunately, it be the circumstances, right? I never used to understand how, like, a mother give up their child, right? Now, I'm not saying that stuff don't happen. And sometimes people, you know, your kid just... You gotta split custody, all that stuff. That's understandable. But I feel like I'm giving up. Like, all right, mommy, I want to stay out, and I wanna go to school in North Carolina. I want to stay with my dad. But I just wanted her to know, like, I'm not giving up on you. Like, why do you want to stay? Like, why don't you want to be here with me? And it's just like, she just feels like, you know, she want to try something different. She want to give she want to have a different atmosphere. Like, but how am I going to survive without my kid? Like, this is crazy. I don't know. This is a lot of pressure on me. This is just crazy as ever. I got to read y'all comments before I have a breakdown. Not tag, he's it. I'm fucking dead. You're not giving up on her. You're letting her grow up. Not a bad parent at all. You're allowing her to get a different experience. I just sent my kids to school in Arizona. Kids to Arizona when school ended, and my aunt asked to keep them for the school year. And yes, I feel how you feel. Girl, we need a break, even kids. I feel you. I could never let go. Me either. That's not giving up on her. That's giving her a chance to do better. You're not giving up on teens. Zahar Lays is not giving up. She's with her other parents. It's mom guilt, but you're not giving up. You're giving her a new... I'm going through that now with my daughter. No, you're not a bad parent. I was just saying, okay, let her try it with the knowledge that she could come home after the school year. Right. No, you're not giving up. You're giving her another chance. No, it's co-parenting. It's time for dad to handle her. Oh, man, y'all. No, you will do anything. If she want to stay, let her. Oh, man. All right. Is this a normal thing, y'all? Do people do this? Like, shit, son. I can feel what you're saying. Y'all know I live in New York. This the train. I really wanted to come and talk to y'all, and I'm not being a bitch. I'm not Here, Kaisha, keys. You going upstairs? No. Okay. I'm not being a witch, but um, I know that when told Kaisha, I said I'm gonna get on live and I'm gonna talk to my friends. Like I really consider y'all my friends and my family. I told I'm gonna get on here and I'm gonna talk to other mothers like that has multiple. I don't mean to be a witch, but Kaisha really be trying to give me advice, and I be feeling like you can't understand where I'm coming from because you can't. It's like, okay, when I try to tell her stuff, and I'm not a first time parent. I got 4 kids, so I be trying to tell her shit because hi love. I be trying to tell her because I'm qualified. Like I be feeling like, bitch, I'm qualified to tell you something because I. Now, if I was somebody with no kids and I'm like, oh no, don't give the baby that because that's no good for the baby. You gonna look at me like, how many babies you had to know if it's not good for the baby? But being that I have 4 children, you got one. Well, I think I kind of, So when she tell me certain things, I just be like, baby, I hear you, but I can't feel you, because yeah, y'all, fuck it. Um, but I'm happy I spoke to y'all, multiple people, friends, my family, because I just needed to hear it. Like I just needed. I don't know, y'all. I needed to know that I wasn't giving up on my baby. That other people have been through this, like especially if you have more than one kid, that you've been down this road already. Like you've co-parent before. This is the well, let me read what y'all saying. I have a 15-year-old and she's my one and only, and I'm so tuned in with her. I live for my baby, and she wants the same thing as well. And I thought the same thing until I thought long and hard about it. Did you do it, Danielle? We see bad mothers on this app every day. You are not close to being a bad mother. We have to stop acting like we own people. We're not sure. We have living life experience. She's close, Jazzy. Okay, you live in a 2-bedroom apartment hood of New York City. um, I don't even entertain comments like this. How you know her father's situation is any better than mine? How you know? I'm not about to be out here telling nobody business, but how you know that she went to a better situation? How you know she ain't in North Carolina in the hood? Like, people automatically assume the things you have anything to do with you being a parent. I know people who got fucking mansions, all the money in the world, the worst fucking parents you could ever meet in your life. Y'all got it so twisted when y'all. That's like the parents who think getting their kids flies being a great parent. What you have has nothing to do with the type of parent you are. What me having multiple kids? First of all, let me toot my own horn, baby girl, because I'm going to give you 2 seconds before I block you. I have 4 children. Full custody of my 17-year-old brother. Stop right there and listen to that. I live in New York City. I don't know if you know anything about the child laws out here, but it ain't no joke. For me to get full custody of my brother, not only have children's services, social services, the courts, they done stepped in and deemed me. I am deemed by New York State to be fit enough to take care of someone else's child. I gotta be some type of goddamn good parent in my 2-bedroom apartment with 97 kids. So for me to have 2-bedroom apartment in the hood with 4 children, a judge has put me through parenting classes, met me for months and months and months, and done so much work with me and said, you are deemed to be so fucking good of a parent that I'm going to give you somebody else's child. On top of everything you got going on. Baby, I must got this thing down packed. I must be doing some kind of good or whatever. I gotta be alright. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm the best mother in the world, but bitch, you better put me up there with the top 10. Because they said I was qualified. But anyway, you know what I mean? I just had to, entertain the shenanigans for a little bit. But people do that. People, let me see. There we go. Um, but people tend to do that a lot. First off, let me backtrack really quick and say thank you guys so much for giving me advice. It's great to know that I'm not the only parent out there that has experienced these things. Let me tell you something. I have people in my life right now that has let this internet stuff really shake them in their fucking boots. They too ashamed to even come on this app and tell you this much of their truth. Y'all think y'all watching their truth. You're not. They too afraid to tell you this much of their truth out of the fear of judgment. When the same people who judging you is sitting at home doing worse shit than you. They so afraid to come on here and say, you know what? I really don't know how to do this with my child, or I'm having a rough time with my kid, or the teenage years is beating me up, or I need a little bit of advice on this, because they're so afraid to hear you're a fucked up parent. You just not you horrible for needing help. You can't you don't know how to handle your own kid. Like, when the same people that's telling you those things are the same people who has no control over their household. But people, they feel so good. They feel so good to have somebody else to talk shit about. You ever seen a crackhead talk about a cokehead? You'll be like, I chew the pot, calling the kettle. But it feel good. Because they think like you're a little bit more fucked up than I am. Let me talk about you. Girl, bye. And that's why I'm going to keep getting on this app. I'm going to keep living in my truth. I'm going to keep telling you what I'm going through. I'm going to keep telling you what I've been through. Because why not? Y'all really got people sitting up here putting on a facade like, oh my God, no, it's not, no, I don't, no, yell at who? Not my children, gentle parenting only. We don't yell at our children over here. If you don't I tell my kids, you better sit the fuck down. Now, because they said we only do gentle parenting only. We don't yell at our kids. We don't raise our voices. We don't make mistakes over here. So now the people who are making the mistakes, they too afraid to speak up and ask for help. Because you got everybody feeling bad. Everybody like, oh my God, all these parents are so perfect. Let me not ask for help. Let me not tell nobody I'm struggling. Let me not tell nobody what I'm going through because I'm too afraid. Like, ain't nobody else going through this. Everybody gonna think I'm such a bad person. Girl, bye. Please. Everybody going through something. It's just different. That's all. That's it. Let me tell you something. Out of everything I ever been through, y'all done seen me go through so many triumphs within the last 4 years that I've been on here. You ain't never in this world seen me go make Amazon wish lists. You ain't never seen me do that. No matter what I went through, right? No matter what happened. I got my little brother who's off to college. I never sent the kid off to college before a day in my life. Day in my life. I just went through something so crazy. People told me, make an Amazon wish list. We would love to support Chance. We would love to support you. They bought every last item off that list to send this baby off to college. This 17-year-old boy, yes, who lives in the hood with his sister, who has 4 children, who took him from his mother who was doing crack in his face, so much so where he didn't even want to live no more. So if I would have allowed someone to tell me, you better be embarrassed to make that Amazon wish list, they helped a child. They didn't help me. They helped this baby. If I would have allowed my pride to stand in the way because other people who probably done made 50 fucking Amazon wish lists, 2 Cash Apps, a Venmo, and a PayPal. Let me tell you, if you ain't get nothing out of this, don't allow these people to guilt trip you. My hair look crazy. Don't allow these people to guilt trip you to not be everything you have the potential to be. Because they sitting out here telling you that it's not okay. Don't do that. That ain't right. You a fucked up person for that. You a bad parent. Because I asked for help. Cause and girl, y'all gonna get me mad. With my ice water, I'm going to the corner store. I'm going to the bodega. I'm going to get me a little cup of ice and water because people are crazy. People are nutty as shit, girl. People are really crazy. This is Fred. How y'all feeling today? Put my hat back on because people looking at me like. People, you know what? Every single day, I get DMs, and I'm gonna be so transparent with y'all, right? I may open up my inbox and I might have 5 DMs cursing me out. It's never a day. It's never a day. And I don't do nothing to nobody. Y'all know I don't do nothing to nobody. It's never a day that I don't have at least 5 DMs with people telling me, you should be ashamed of yourself. These are my everyday comments. You should be ashamed of yourself. You got 4 kids, 3 baby daddies. You should be ashamed of yourself. You living in that 2-bedroom apartment with them 4 kids in the hood. You should be ashamed of yourself. Like, every day, 5 DMs with people telling me. There is not a day that goes by that I don't have at least 15 more DMs. At least 15 more that says, thank you for telling your truth. Thank you for sharing your story. Thank you for saving me. I felt alone. I wanted to take my life. I didn't know what to do. But when you came out and told me that you going through it too, and every day you putting a smile on your face and you getting through it, thank you. It just hit so different. Them other 5 DMs can't matter to me. Because when you got 15 more people saying, you saved me, you uplifted me, thank you for being there for me. I can never let the 5 people who's badgering me, who probably going through 10 times worse shit than what I'm going through, but they need somebody to pick on. They need to bring somebody down to their level. Like, there's no way you could be so miserable alone. First of all, you got to be a new type of miserable to open up somebody's page, click message, go to the bar, start typing, send it. You ain't got no picture, no follows, nobody. So your whole identity is hidden. You got too much time on your hands for me to ever be bothered by anything you gotta say. Never. And let me tell you the type of person that I am, because I'm not perfect. Shit bothers me that other people do. I'm not gonna hold you. I will never lie to you. I have people in my life that I'd be like, bitch, why would you ever? I even know people that's parents, and I just be like, low-key judgy, because I'm not perfect. And I'd be like, nah, I would never do that. But I would never open my mouth to degrade them. If I can't help them, I'm not opening my mouth. Now, what I will do is, nah, I don't like the way she handled that. Let me see if I can help her. I really don't think her kids deserve to be coming outside with their hair looking like that. But maybe she can't braid and she can't afford to send her kid to the beauty salon. So let me offer to do her hair. That's the type of timing I be on if I'm going to open my mouth. Hey, baby, if I'm going to open my mouth to say her kid hair look crazy as shit, I'm going to offer to braid it. I'm not going to sit there and tell her your kid hair look crazy. Are you offering to braid it? Sis, come here. Bring Kiki here. Let me hook her shit up. Let me finesse it. That's just who I am as a person now. That's just me. Girl, it's hot as shit in this car with this window rolled up. Babe, you going to the store? Babe, honey, you going to the store? Kaisha, is she slow? Babe, Kaisha, you going to the store? You going to the store? Oh, he wanted me?
I didn't know if you wanted him. He was.
Oh no, because you brought him down.
He wanted to tell me to put the suitcase in the car. Do you want him?
I mean, if he wants me.
I didn't know if he was doing your video. I didn't know if you wanted him.
No, I am, but he see me. I don't want to.
He's trying to come into this suitcase, so.
You staying in here with me? Friend, anyway, I came out here. I came on here just to genuinely speak to you guys and tell you guys that I was just in a weird space. Hey, how are you? I was just in a weird space and I felt like a bad parent. Yeah, I said it out loud. I felt like a horrible parent. Felt like I was giving up on my kid. And before I got on here, I had a great talk with Michaela actually, just to let her know like I love you and I'm not giving up on you. And she's just like, sis, I'm the one who want to stay. And I'm still feeling bad. Like, is there something I did as a mom to make you want to stay? She just like, no, mommy. Like, I just want to be out here. I just want to see if I want to work on myself. That's honestly what she said. She said she want to work on having a better attitude. So she want to see if maybe she make different type of friends in North Carolina, if that'll help her. So she even told me, like, Mom, this has everything to do with me. This Carter, don't talk to strangers. This has nothing to do with you. And friend, first of all, this the hood.
Mommy, somebody will call.
They always doing something. They probably are arguing.
Mommy, somebody will call.
Somebody wet your car? Oh man, that's crazy.
Mommy.
Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I want to read your comments. If you weren't great, they wouldn't attack you. Keep it in New Jersey. I miss New York so much, but I haven't seen it. Oh my gosh, I love New York City so much, but this is just crazy, girl. You gotta be a dip. Can you close the window?
Yeah.
Why?
The sun is getting on my eyes.
Well, that's not gonna help the sun not get off your eye, baby. You wanna go upstairs? Tell me when you're ready to go back up. Let me tell you something. New York. Have any of you guys ever been to New York? New York City. Let me say New York City. Has any of you, just by a yes me or a hands up, has any of you guys ever been to New York City? Because this is a place to experience. This is a goddamn place. This is a goddamn place. Okay? You said who has it, sis? A lot of people. A lot of people. A lot of people haven't been. See, here's a lot of people who haven't been to New York City. Honestly, I love going places to people who haven't been in New York City. Like when I went to North Carolina a few times, and for the people who never been up there, first of all, they tell me I got an accent. And I'm just like, who, me? I do not got no accent.
Mommy, we're gonna
they're like, yeah, you have an accent. And the people who never been here,
they're to the vacation.
Am I gonna drive to the vacation?
Yeah, cause I'm getting tired walking.
You get tired walking? Yes, baby, I'm gonna drive. To the people who never been here, they're just like, oh my gosh, like how do you manage? They hear so many stories. And I'm looking at them like, nah, how you manage this shit, girl? I was right there. Where we was at? Pennsylvania. We was in some bougie part of PA. I'm like, yo, I don't hear a crackhead, a gunshot, or nothing. Ooh, miss, can I talk to you? Excuse me. Can I holler at you? You looking good. Hey, friend. You look tired. You look tired. You look sleepy.
Tired, all of it. Over it.
You over it?
You showed me your abs yesterday.
Oh my God.
I said, hi, Carter. Can I get a hug? He said,
he's so grown.
I was like, I said, that's all I get. Then brother.
Oh my God.
I said, oh, that's all I get.
You sound sick, friend. You alright?
I lost my voice last night.
What was you doing?
Not bad. I was fine the entire weekend. And then my voice, like my throat started to hurt last night. And I woke up this morning, no voice.
You gotta stop being a hoe, friend.
Huh?
You gotta stop being a hoe.
I mean, I could try, but I can't stop.
All right. No, I can relate. I know. It's okay. It's fine. I understand.
Where you off to?
Well, I'm about to be out of here. I'm packing. I'm going to North Carolina.
What?
I'm going with Kaisha.
What?
I gotta go, friend.
On vacation?
4 weeks. I'm only going 4 weeks.
Mommy,
Yeah, I'm going for a week. I'm coming back.
mommy, no.
That you was moving?
Oh no. Imagine, first of all, if you ever just bitch tell me the day before you move, we not friends. You can't just tell me you moving like that. Right. Imagine if I was just moving.
That's how I was just like, hold on, where you going? I know.
Right.
Shit.
Well, goddamn, could you have texted me first? Knocked on my door? We neighbors, something.
Little something.
All right. Oh my God. Get some rest. Text me. I'm gonna let you know that I'm leaving. See you later. I'm sorry. Let me read your comments. I'm just talking. All right, NYC is so crazy right now. Every day someone is getting hurt. Coming from AZ to was an adjustment. Right, New York City. Hi, baby. How was work? Horrible. Oh my God, you going to get some rest? Okay.
Mommy.
Let me tell y'all something about the hood. She might need to step back. Yo, y'all mad annoying. You know me. I hear somebody's voice and go, hey, friend, you sound sick. I love you, boo. Let me tell y'all one thing about me. One thing about New York City. People can say what they want. This shit is a vibe. You hear me? It's a vibe that you will never catch nowhere else. It's a place to be. It's a place. It's an adventure. But it is a vibe that you will. I could sit here right now and let me tell you something. I want y'all to hear me out on this because I'm gonna stop the comments for a second. I want y'all to really hear me out on this. People can talk about me living in the hood all you want. I've lived on this one block right here that I'm sitting on right now. I lived on this one block for so many years that I've lost count. This may be the most dangerous place you could ever imagine. I bet you I'm the safest in this neighborhood right now. I bet you if one person even thought about doing something to me right now, right here, it'd be the last thing they ever thought of. This whole neighborhood will beat the holy
Mommy.
fuck out of you. Yes, baby.
Kaiser made me what Kaiser mommy was I was like on the house because I want to watch in the car.
All right, we about to go upstairs right now. Let me tell you something. One thing about the hood that everybody's so afraid, they don't play about with stairs, baby. And I done been in this hood so much, I belong to it. Now, ain't nobody saying I don't want to get out and do better because I do. But don't ever get it twisted. We look out for our own. Best to believe we look out for our own. If you ain't got no family, if you feel like you alone and on your own, you will create a family called The Block. You see me, I bet you I sit here for 10 more minutes. I know every crackhead. I know every crackhead on this whole strip. People think it's funny, bitch. The crackheads my friends. I bet you they walk by right now. I'll get you a whole 50-inch TV for $15. Try me. I'll get you the newest Jordans, the ones that ain't even dropped yet, for $30. They will go steal them shits from Jordan House itself. They will go find where Jordan lives, steal his fucking sneakers, and come sell it to you for $30. This is a place to be. And when you from here, you reside here, this is my family, baby. I'm going to have to lead them eventually. But you can say what you want to say about the hood. We family, and we going to look out for each other. Best to believe it, baby. But I'm about to take my little ghetto ratchet self upstairs. Because they do start shooting at the I'm dragging it. But I'm about to take my butt upstairs. I'm so happy that I stopped for a second. And I stopped to talk to y'all. If you haven't visited New York City, New York City is definitely a place to come. It is the city that never sleeps. Look at this. This is fucking ridiculous. You're going to lose your voice naturally because you got to yell over the train station. Like, crazy. When I go to other places, like, we was in Pennsylvania, and I didn't see humans. Like, there was no, I think I saw like this one white man watering his lawn. That was the most. I didn't see people. I didn't see like no corner stores. Like you had to drive to the store. It just blew my mind. If If I wasn't on the block that I lived on, even though most of you bitches know my address already, I would have really showed y'all. Y'all mouth would have dropped on the floor. First of all, I got 4 corner stores right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. One would say, why do you need 4 different stores on the corner? Like, that don't make no sense. They back to back to back. Baby, you gotta be from New York City to understand it. Every corner store do a different thing. Pop right here, he got the best bacon, egg, and cheese you can ever imagine. His bread, wow, good. Like, it's good. But Aki's, they make the best sandwiches, like cold cut sandwiches, but they don't sell pork. So you gotta, and then one store, like, you could go in there, you could get what's called the Lucy. I don't smoke cigarettes, but I'm just putting you on the game. You could get a loose cigarette. It's illegal, but he'll still give it to you. You go to Poppy, you gotta buy the whole pack, because Poppy's scared. Like, it's just like, it's a lifestyle, right? So right now, we got 2 supermarkets. They right next to each other. They 2 competing supermarkets, but they both serve a valuable purpose. They both have, it's just, one fruit is fresher than the other fruit. It's just, it's a New York City thing. You just genuinely have to understand it. In New York City, when people be nice to you, something is wrong. Like, when we was in North Carolina, people are just like, good morning, hello, opening your door. New York City, somebody open up the door for you, you gotta be like, you go first, nigga. You trying to grab my purse? You think I'm stupid? Like, nah. As a kid, I never saw a kid get near that. Right. Listen, and I always tell people, like my friend said, she said, oh, I can never come back to New York City. Y'all got too much violence. Everywhere you go have some weird shit going on, okay? They all, let me tell you, they might not have people shooting each other, killing each other, but it's so much domestic abuse that be going on in suburban neighborhoods. They be in there sniffing coke and fucking their wife up. You hear me? It's just different type of stuff that go on. They don't got shootings and killings and robbing, but the domestic violence is off the chain. And you better go check the basement to make sure it ain't 4 people tied to the damn boiler, bitch, because that's what be happening. I'll be watching Lifetime. But that's a different story. Friend, thank y'all so much for listening. And you ready to go upstairs, honey? The next time you ain't gonna cry to come out, huh? Come on.
Mommy?
I love that for you, Bridget. I love realistic experiences. Like, listen, I was born and raised in the hood. I'm from the concrete jungle. Some things I genuinely didn't know. Let me tell you how, y'all gonna call me stupid. I woke up, I said, bitch, how your grass wet? You ain't water it? They said, baby girl, it's called morning dew. This is just, I said, listen, I don't come from a place of grass. I don't know nothing about it. I'm just, I sat in the grass, because y'all know I love me some grass. I just sat in the grass. I'm breathing in and out. She said, you better get your ass up for them red ants tear you down. I said, oh my God, girl, I don't know. I'm from the hood. I don't get to experience this. It was 1 o'clock in the morning. I said, I'm hungry. I'm about to order Uber Eats. She said, from where, baby girl? Where you ordering Uber Eats from? Where you getting that from at 1 o'clock? I said, they not going to deliver food 1 o'clock in the morning out here? She said, how? What's open? I said, the Chinese restaurant, the corner store, Kennedy's. Nothing, the chicken store, Crowds.
I don't know we to get McDonald's.
Okay. Come on. Let me roll these windows up. We getting out of here. Roll the windows up on that side. Roll the windows up. Roll them up. Let's go. We out of here. Y'all. Right. I said, I'm going to go out for a little bit. I'm going to just call an Uber to pick me up. She said, and I bet you will be stranded with Uber working. I said, oh my God, this is just different out here. This is a different town, a different place. It's you know, but I like it. I'm not discriminating against it. It's just something that I genuinely have to get used to. And I'm sure going to get used to it because I love it, bitch. I want grass. I want to see white men watering their lawns and looking at me weird when I come outside. Like, I want to see people staring at me funny. I like that type of stuff. I really do. I really, come on, baby, let's go. I really do like that type of stuff. I'm telling y'all. Hold on now. Damn camera done flipped. Come on, Carter. Before they call the police. You in this damn car and it's off. Gonna think I left you here. Cut the gas off. Press the button. Press that button. The red one. Yeah, press that. There you go, boy. You a driver. Come on. I'm gonna take y'all in the corner store before I leave. Hold on. Cause it's only right that I give y'all first bodega experience. I don't know. Come on, go to the store. Come on. What you want? And if you see the cat, don't ask who it is. He work here. He the manager. Ooh, I want this. Poppy, can I have one of those chopped up? Can I have one of those chopped up? Carter, you got ice in your house. You got those in the house. All right, you got to get one for Carol too. You can't just get one for yourself. Come on, I want a water too. Yeah, that one right there. The one next to it. That one. No. Thank you. It's whole? Well, then if I'm holding it, you got to get me a what's it? Wait, where's my water? I want a water. Oh. Come on. You better come on. They sure do, Bridget. No, nothing on it. Hey, Papa. Come here, Carter. Nutty. Right, cause right there, they don't pay with. No, I'm not buying. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying it because I said no. I don't care how much. Come on, Carter. Thank you. Have a good day. Come on, Carter. All right, y'all. So don't say I ain't never give y'all first quarter store bodega experience. All right. I love y'all. I almost got hit. I love y'all to death. I'll see y'all later.